the GoPro Hero 8, which is now better than ever, and thanks to all the accessories I'm gonna show you in the next minutes, you can get a lot more out of it. Way more than if you use it without accessories. It can be easy to attach it to literally anything, and you will never worry about running out of power or mounts. Each and every one of these accessories you're gonna see, I've personally tested and used for at least a few months, and I've tried to select the most budget-friendly and quality ones among the pool of many options. Welcome everybody, Tech for All channel, Michael speaking. Diving into the video, let's see what we've got packed here. For some of the accessory categories, I'm going to offer a more premium solution, but also a budget-friendlier alternative with reasonable quality, and I will do my best to keep up to date all the links to each one of these accessories, which are listed in the description below. That's the first accessory. It's called the Medium Mod, and it's the most expensive from all the accessories suggested. An amazing upgrade to the original microphone, really awesome for vloggers because it's a directional microphone, so it feels as if you've bought a nice microphone, but it's actually part of the camera. Costs 1/5 of the price of a brand new GoPro Hero 8, but in my opinion it's well worth the price in case you want to vlog a lot and use a better external microphone. While we're testing the sound quality of the Medium Mod with an external microphone, let me remind you to find us in other social media places where we can talk about any other random kind of topics as long as they are somewhere related to the technology. And that's actually the quality you could expect from the Medium Mod plus the Rode Video Mic Pro in a rather windy day. I bet the sound is really crisp, and that's probably the best you can go for in terms of audio quality for the GoPro Hero 8. You can also count on the qualities of the embedded microphone, which is also directional, but I guess the difference with the Rode Video Mic Pro is pretty obvious. The big advantage of having a directional microphone is that, for example, there's a dog barking. Not sure if you can hear it, but now the microphone is pointing towards the dog, and now if I turn like that, really the focus is on me. So that's extremely helpful when you go somewhere, especially on crowded places, noisy streets, and you want the audio to be focused on yourself. The second one is a must-have accessory. You should get a tripod, no matter what kind of action cam you use, essential for successfully capturing good footage. It's not only going to help you with still photos, it can ultimately add a number of possible angles you can shoot from. There are quite many options to choose from. Some are expandable, some can take different shapes. Since the idea of GoPro is to be lightweight and highly portable, I can easily recommend any of these two flexible tripods. The slightly more expensive model is by Joby. It's their smallest, but does a perfect job. Last year, when I was doing the top accessories video for GoPro Hero 7, I've recommended you the UFO tripod by PhotoPro, which I still use, but now I more often tend to rely on the Joby because it has smaller form factor and there's the possibility to shorten the legs when needed, and also fits in most jacket pockets. How about getting infinity battery life next? Well, almost. We know that we can't shoot and charge the GoPro at the same time, and through the years we've seen a number of battery upgrades. There's even some identification in the GoPro's original batteries, which until recently made it harder for no-name brands to manufacture alternatives. One way is to buy more batteries from GoPro.com for about $20–25. But what if I tell you that for that money you can get 3 batteries with a portable charger? No, I'm not kidding, they actually work, and I use one of them as a primary battery for a long time already. It's not even detected as a non-genuine battery, the percentage shown is steady, so there's nothing I can complain about, especially about the price. New Ear, or whatever it's called, as a brand that's often recognized for good quality at the best possible budget, and I think the pack represents great value for what you pay. Of course, you can find the item linked in the description below the video. We're going further with this pro-oriented accessory, and perhaps this one will provoke you to learn a little more about how the camera system works. Since GoPro allows a lot of manual controls, we can take advantage of that and make our footage more cinematic. You know, it's the little details that can make your footage stand out. This is where filters can come handy and help. There's a popular rule in video shooting called the 180-degree rule. Basically, it recommends the shutter speed to be twice the frames per second. To put it in simple words, if you shoot at 30 frames per second, shutter speed should preferably be set at 1/60. If you shoot slow motion at 60 frames per second, we go to 1/120, and so on. Thing is that if you follow the rule on a very bright day with this manual setup, the image may become easily overexposed. This is where the filters can come into the game, and think of them as sunglasses. Most people will recommend Polar Pro or Freewell, and I've used Freewell ever since I started ordering GoPro filters. Mostly prefer them because of the build quality and the price, and as usual you're gonna find them linked in the description below. Now, if we combine the idea of filters with the fifth accessory we're looking at, you can use regular camera-sized filter of 52mm, and here's the big advantage we can count on, because on the market you can buy a number of good variable filters already. Switching between them all the time, just get such a cage with a variable filter and you're done. I can promise this will save you a lot of money and, more importantly, a lot of time. The case shown here is by Ulanzi, a company that started business a couple of years ago, and they made a remarkable progress about the quality of their products. This metal cage will turn your GoPro in pretty much an indestructible device, and you will find room for everything you want to add. Should you want to add lights or the microphone adapter or even an external microphone, everything is of course modular. A lot of slots to add extra gear, quarter-inch mount for a tripod, hot shoe mounts for microphone, lights and whatever else you need there. Perhaps at some point the whole setup may start looking like a high-tech Christmas tree, having the GoPro being your basis and the accessories being the decoration, but that still remains compact and very efficient way to do vlogging. The price of the case? Surprisingly good, costs around $30. Here's another budget-friendly thing to buy, a suction cup. Where a tripod cannot be placed, a suction cup will do the job right. Find a glass or another flat surface that could be used, and you're in the game. Perfect for time-lapse or getting fancy angles, or maybe using it as a hidden cam at home, your choice. But here are two very important factors. First, buy a good suction cup, because the cheapest ones are not reliable. And secondly, just in case, be prepared to catch the camera in the first 20 to 30 seconds after you mount it. If it survives that long, chances are that it's properly mounted. Number 7 is the solution that is invaluable for all the bikers, skiers, divers, basically for everyone that needs the hands when doing sports. A chest harness. It's always nice to have. True, often it may spend months being unused, but the moment you need it, you really want to get something with the right quality. GoPro offer one on their website, and it's good. I still prefer using the chest harness from Oculus Camera Pack, which is also of extremely good quality and durability, and it survived one summer under the negative impact of sunshine and seawater. And yeah, that's another $10 to $40 more to spend. So what do we have so far? We checked the media mod, some tripods, the battery pack with the charger, filters, a bracket with the possible additions for a light and maybe a microphone. Adding plenty of gear and carrying it in one piece or case is always great, however sometimes challenging. BM is the brand I prefer since a long time. You can see this case in my last year's video and I carry on using it. The series of that case have different sizes and colors and are so useful and easy to use. Pick the one that suits you the most and let me know in the comments if you have found a better working solution. These are the top 8 accessories for the GoPro Hero 8 that I use most often, and these will likely be suitable for most of the people that have a GoPro. But wait, there are 2 bonus accessories I want to show, and these are definitely not so price friendly. AER, or Air, the most remarkable and fun to use accessory I've ever seen. Pretty much the idea of throwing a rocket, but the GoPro is on the front and shoots, so you enjoy. I have the older edition, designed for the Hero 7, with slight modification, and it seems to fit for the Hero 8 as well. And from the website you can pre-order the specially designed model for the latest GoPro. Looking forward to the summer in order to try this in combination with the sea and some more sunshine. And last, but maybe not least, think of getting one of these combo packs of accessories as a starter, with lots of mounts, screws, straps and other little gadgets. Start with a cheaper one, discover which mounts you need and use the most, and then go for some more quality ones. And remember one thing, A cheap accessory can directly or indirectly become a reason for damaging your GoPro, so don't trust ads easily and always double check the reviews surrounding them. Best thing is to find out how they work in action, so check YouTube for more information. That's been it for this time. You have a lot of ideas about expanding your GoPro action camera functions. Be creative, shoot a lot of awesome footage, make sure to comment below which is your favorite GoPro accessory. Thanks a lot for watching this episode, and make sure to help the video to reach more people by hitting the like, subscribe or the share button so that your friends can see that. And let's catch up in the next episode. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.